Of the over 100,000 kidney transplant candidates waiting on the list in the United States, only 6,000 receive a kidney from a living donor each year. This is stated in the article Development of the Living Donation and Kidney Transplantation Information Made Easy, Education Animation. In this speech, I'm going to persuade you to seriously think about helping out people who have been waiting for kidneys for 10 years and donate a kidney. I was on the kidney transplant list and was planned and really had no choice but to wait the 10 years. Thankfully, my brother volunteered to donate, and I was able to improve my way of life 100 times over. I will explain how donating a kidney would help people live better lives, what the process of donating is, what to expect during recuperation, and life after donation. To begin, patients waiting on kidneys have to wait at least 10 years. There is one exception to this, and this is if somebody is donating a kidney that has a 100% match. That's very, very rare. Most patients can't even get on the list to be considered for a donation until they're about to start, right before they start dialysis or when they start dialysis. Patients on dialysis live a half-life. Throughout my training and career in nephrology, I have had intensely aware of how kidney patients, even those doing well, often have poor quality of life. This is an exact quote from Dr. Scherer, a nephrologist who left her private practice to be able to help more kidney patients. Dialysis patients' whole world usually revolves around their treatment. Treatments leave most patients exhausted, and sometimes they even get sick. A lot of times, patients even end up going to the hospital straight from the dialysis center because they just get really sick. Dialysis is also not 100% safe. People that are on dialysis also tend to have a greater chance of heart failure. After a patient gets their kidney, they are able to live fuller lives. According to the American Kidney Fund, patients will have more energy, fewer limits on what they can do, what they can eat, more free time from not having to go to dialysis, more flexibility to travel, and a greater ability to hold a job. I can give myself as an example. I have been able to start school again, and for a while I had basically given up because I just had no idea. Even while I was working, I was waking up in the morning, going straight to work, coming home, taking a nap, getting up to eat, and then going back to sleep. That pretty much consisted of my whole life before I got my kidney. Pretty much, patients who need kidneys, once they've gotten them, they become productive members of society. Now that I have you thinking about maybe how donating kidney helps other people, let me explain the process to you. Like everything in life, the first step is deciding to donate. Once you have decided to donate, if you know somebody who might need one, you can offer, tell them that you were willing. Or if you don't know anybody, there are places you can go to your local hospital, they'll let you know, transplant clinics, or there are websites online too, for example, the American Kidney Fund or the U.S. Department of Health and Social Services website. They both have where you can sign up and tell you where to go to donate. After you sign up, there are many tests that need to do. Blood, ultrasound, x-rays, cardio, echocardiogram. They pretty much just check you up completely and everything to make sure you're even eligible to be able to donate. Donors also have to pass psychological evaluations to make sure they can donate. They want to make sure that they're okay mentally. Donating, since they require so many tests, there have even been a lot of patients that have been able to discover health conditions that they had no idea they had because of this intensive testing. And this is according to 4 choice benefits of living kidney donation, diagnosis of serious medical conditions during the living donor evaluation. Once all the evaluations have been done and passed, the donor or recipient agreed to a surgery date. After surgery, the donor does experience a lot of pain. This is true for any major surgery. However, the scar that the donor usually gets is small because surgeons use a new technique called laparoscopic surgery, in which only a small incision is made, and the kidney is removed with a small tool that goes into that small incision. Thus, my brother's, for example, is already very light, and he's experiencing no pain at all, and it's been 7 months since he donated. And if anything, I want to say he's actually more active and more aware of his health now than ever. While donating a kidney is saving the life of another person, there can be complications for the donor. The number one complication for donor is high blood pressure. After having donated a kidney, the donor will always have to watch their blood pressure. After recuperating, donors can go back to their normal lives. It is recommended, though, they be more conscious of their diets. They should also exercise regularly. Donors should also continue seeing their doctors to ensure there have been no complications. According to patterns of primary care utilization before and after living kidney donation, yearly checkups should be something that donors keep up for the rest of their lives. Donors have the same risk later in life of contracting a kidney disease than non-donors, and this is according to the American Kidney Fund. Having heard all this, I hope I have convinced some of you to seriously consider donating a kidney. There are hundreds of thousands of people out there waiting for a kidney who many times can't wait until it's their turn. Donating is scary, but every day it's safer and easier to do with the new technology used to make sure donors are healthy enough to donate. Recuperating time is short, and it's easy to get back to your lives pre-surgery. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my brother, because before I received my donation, my life consisted of dialysis, sleeping, and watching what I was eating so as not to get sicker. So please think about it, educate yourself, and donate. You might be saving someone's life out there. Thank you.